Hello everyone, I am back with an overview of the NBA 2K22 all-time team tournament bracket. We had quite a doozy of a first round. I'm going to go over that very briefly and then go into the second round matchups and give some predictions. So getting right into it, the Jazz took out the Suns in 4 games. I did predict the Jazz to win. Knicks took out the Pacers. Did not expect that to go 5 games, but the Knicks ended up pulling it off. Pelicans with the biggest upset of the whole tournament. They upset the Bucks in 5 games, and that's really disappointing considering the Bucks are my hometown team, and they fucking shit the bed and looked absolutely atrocious pretty much the entire series except for game 1. It was quite embarrassing. So Pelicans move on. 76ers take care of business against the T-Wolves. And let's see, the Spurs beat the Blazers in 5 games. I thought the Blazers were actually going to win that series. I predicted the Spurs, but it was looking like the Blazers were going to win it after the first few games. So Spurs move on. Nets and Clippers. Nets take care of business. I thought after game 1 the Clippers might actually have a chance to win the series, but then the Nets shut that shit down real quick, and they ended up winning in 4 games. Rockets sweep the Hornets. That wasn't a surprise. Warriors absolutely fucking decimate the Grizzlies. That was a laugher. That was just fucking embarrassing. It might as well have just been a bye for the Warriors. Cavaliers take care of the Pistons. I was actually surprised that I predicted them to win, but I did not expect it to go to, I did not expect them to sweep. So that was pretty surprising. Each game was pretty close, but yeah, the Cavs just, they came out with the sweep. Next series, the Kings take care of the Wizards in 4 games. That wasn't really too surprising. Bulls absolutely destroy the Raptors. The Raptors somehow got a win in game 2. I don't know how the fuck they did that. The Bulls defense was just absolutely ridiculous for that entire series. So I'm surprised they actually managed to get a game out of that. Nuggets beat the Magic. That prediction went really south. I did pick the Magic to win, and then they just get shit on by the Nuggets in 3 games. Each game was close, but yeah, they just couldn't pull it off. The best series, in my opinion, was the Mavericks and Thunder here. The Thunder did end up winning in 5 games. They went down 0-2 and managed to win in 5. That was quite the shocker, and game 5 was unbelievable. I thought they were done for sure. That was just a crazy game overall, and in my opinion that was by far the best series. And lastly, the Hawks take care of the Heat. That was pretty surprising. I thought the Heat were going to win that, but yeah, the Heat just could not generate that many points. They managed to take 1 game but could not get it done, so that was another wrong prediction. I did pretty good for predictions overall, it looks like, but yeah, that Magic one was a real stinker. I had a good feeling about him, but that just did not turn out well. So getting into the second round here, our matchups are the Lakers and Jazz, Knicks and Pelicans, Sixers, Spurs, Nets, Rockets, Warriors, Cavs, Kings, Bulls, Nuggets, Thunder, and Hawks, Celtics. So my predictions for this round, actually first, I just want to make it clear, I am predicting the Warriors to win this entire thing, but I will just predict each round, and we'll just see how that goes. But I forgot to mention that in my previous video, or when I first started this, that the Warriors would be my pick to win it all. So yeah, they are my pick. So for predictions, starting off Lakers and Jazz, I am going to go with the Lakers in this one. They have the best overall team in the field, and it's just hard to imagine them losing right away in the second round here. So I'm predicting them to beat the Jazz. Yeah, there's not really much to it. They just have a stacked fucking team. Knicks and Pelicans, man, I really want to go with the Pelicans here just because of what they did to the Bucks, and the shitty Pacers team took the Knicks to 5 games. So I'm going to actually predict the Pelicans here in an upset again. We'll see how far they go. I think they're going to be the Cinderella of this tournament. So I'll go with the Pelicans over the Knicks in this series. 76ers and Spurs, I am going to take the Spurs in this series, and I think it's going to go in 5 games. I think it's going to be just a close matchup. It's really hard to say. It's definitely a coin flip in my opinion, but I am going to take the Spurs. Nets and Rockets, I am going to go with the Nets in this series. The Rockets do have quite a bit of firepower, but I do like the Nets team for whatever reason. Kevin Durant been balling out. I don't know. I think Hakeem Olajuwon will definitely be a problem, but I think otherwise the Nets match up well with the Rockets. So I'm gonna go with the Nets here. So a couple upset picks here to start off. Warriors and Cavs. I'm taking the Warriors all day here. Again, they're my prediction to win the whole thing. And I don't know. This might also be another sweep. This team is just so fucking ridiculous. They're just so stacked. And with their 3-point shooting, it's pretty ridiculous. I think the Cavs might get one game, but I can't see them going any more than 4 games. I think the Warriors either sweep or win in 4. Let's see. Next matchup, we have the Bulls and the Kings. I am going to go with the Bulls in this one. Their defense was unbelievable against the Raptors, and somehow the Raptors pulled the fucking rabbit out of their asshole and won a game. Have no idea how they did that, but the Bulls did end up winning the series. Kings are a pretty solid team, but I think the Bulls are just too much for them. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, they're going to be putting in work. I'm liking the Bulls in that series. Nuggets and Thunder. I am going to go with the Thunder in that series. They just refuse to die, and they went down 0-2 against the Mavs. I thought that series was over for sure, and they fought back, won it in 5 games. It was pretty ridiculous. I do like that team. Russell Westbrook fucking just chucks a shit ton of shots, but the team overall, I really like. They do kind of lack a big man presence, but I don't know if they really need it against the Nuggets. I'm gonna go with the Thunder in this one. I will say that this series goes to 5 games as well. And the last series, the Hawks and the Celtics, I'm going to take the Celtics. Again, that is a lot of firepower on the Celtics team, and I don't think the Hawks are going to be able to keep up. But I was wrong about them against the Heat, so we'll see what happens. But I am liking the Celtics in that series. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video showcasing the bracket and where it stands right now. Looking forward to recording these games and getting them uploaded. And stay tuned, I'll be having those games posted pretty soon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Take it easy.